in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has...
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter MAIVIA.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Some.
Steel cage match underway. Peter MAIVIA versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter MAIVIA and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal. But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter MAIVIA. And when you consider that MAIVIA is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Peter MAIVIA now with the upper hand.
Yeah, MAIVIA has really figured the animal out here.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Crucial turnaround there because George was falling behind. This could be a good chance for Steele to get some distance and rethink things.
MAIVIA gets stonewalled. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between MAIVIA and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching. And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Right into the cage! And he's basically defenseless right now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
And Steele fending him off.
Headlock. Ooh, cheap shot right above the eye. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter MAIVIA before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, MAIVIA is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief MAIVIA is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about... And here we go! So much damage inflicted. No way Steele's coming back from that.
Oh, this isn't pretty. When a man like Peter MAIVIA signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter MAIVIA knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature. But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter MAIVIA will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key. Stop in the leg.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage. Well, MAIVIA is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Big back body drop. You see the height on that?
Oh, God.
MAIVIA just dominated the animal with that one.
MAIVIA overwhelming his opponent here.
And I don't see Peter MAIVIA slowing down anytime soon. Running power slam!
Some folks call... And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
A stump puller. This has to be absolutely torture. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter MAIVIA.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter MAIVIA.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way MAIVIA faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone